What do you think? Should there be a marionette or a lunatic or a drunk? I kind of lean no.
No.
No? Okay. Then I'm just gonna send it.
All right.
Oh, a rev pair. Sorry, I just now saw that message. What do you want to do? Was that asking or?
That was me. That was me thinking about joining the game as a revolutionary pair, with someone who I discussed before with, but I think I'm not going to.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I just didn't even see that until just now. Yeah, we're just not gonna do any any lunatic, any marionette, any drunk, and we're just gonna send it.
Does this not have outsider modification at all?
Whalebuffet, as a rule, does. Well, there is a sentinel, actually. That's a good point.
Time for the sentinel -1.
I'm thinking about it.
Look, if you do it and a game goes badly, you can blame it on me. This is why you should do it. This is the end of my accusation. Accusation? This is the end of my argument.
Clef is in chat saying add an outsider.
Well, you know what? Who the fuck is that Clef guy? You should listen to me instead.
You know, I was actually originally thinking of adding an outsider with the Sentinel, which I think makes more interesting game, because then people will be like outsider count when there's 2 outsider claims. But if nobody's claiming outsider, then people will just think it's a drunk.
Fine. Can't believe this. I can't believe you're listening. I can't believe you're listening to this Clef individual rapscallion.
I was already thinking it myself anyway. Alright, pass him out. Clef just goes :3. Alright.
What would be really funny if we had like 4 outsiders and they all picked Damsel.
Wait, when did we go to night?
I don't
Just
know.
now.
Actually, that's super
okay.
funny if that happens.
I think that I might have pressed it by accident while attempting to press backspace.
That's fair. No, that's totally fine. I'm just like, wait, when did? Okay, cool. Y'all have your tokens. Apparently, it's night already. I'm gonna send everybody a. I just have to go through and click everybody. I'm gonna send everybody a make a choice. You can either click character and send it back, or just click type it in, because finding the specific character is a pain in the ass. Just make a pick off of the thing that the token that you got says.
Well, bro, I can't believe that we made a bag with 11 minions in it. They'll never know.
Never know.
All right.
I'm down between 3 choices right now.
Well, you should choose the second one.
Oh crap! Which one was that? I think it was that one.
I'm just gonna pick a character I've never played before.
I'm just
Hopefully, I get
looking
a
at what
character I
everybody's
never played
doing.
before. That one already. About. I don't have that one, do I? Man, Elbar's no fun. I chose my second option.
Am I no fun, or am I just enforcing the rules as written on the script?
Look, I mean.
Did you try to choose lunatic?
No! I didn't. I tried to do something else, but it didn't work.
Pilot Heretic?
Oh, it's on the third one. I thought you were enforcing the second one.
Fun fact, Aurora, I actually have a script with the name Pride Month.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I would totally play it.
right?
Yes, it was created from an extremely long conversation I once had with a bunch of people about which Blood and the Clocktower characters are gay, and then we spent some time reorganizing it into a
Was
script that
Traverser on
actually
there?
functioned.
Okay. I have received everybody's choices. I am not sending you all a got it. That's just too much effort. I am going to spend time changing everybody's tokens and then confirming to you what you are. And then I will announce when I'm starting the proper first night.
Well, I can send everybody a got it. Just for
Sure, if you want to send everybody a got it, you can go for it.
Yay!
Yeah, just for happiness purposes.
Hooray! Yay!
Too late, I already sent a got it back.
Beat you
All
to
right. Time to find out how many minions picked Vizier.
it.
No, it's time to find out how many minions pick Psychopath.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Guys,
How many
Two
Don.
minions.
Come on, Buffett movie, way better.
Can we have how many minions? We have 2 minions. Can we have 2 minions claim psychopath and someone gets an atheist psychopath? Sorry, not atheist. I meant alchemist.
Thank you for the
psychopath.
got it, Dicto.
Actually, every minion is a fearmonger or Mezetheles.
Now let's turn everyone evil.
We should have 7 bounty hunters.
I think we should all claim Goblin.
I'm doing that
Last-
day one.
last time I
Yeah.
last time I played Whalebuffet, the demon, the person who picked the demon, picked Kasali, knowing that it did nothing, and they still won.
Incredible. If they want real hard mode, they need to pick Legion.
Kind of reminds me of one time I was the Nodashi and killed both my neighbors, making my ability mute. Hey, it worked somehow.
So what Clocktower characters would be gay?
Well, let's
the
start from the
Pride
top,
Demon
shall we?
script and we'll
I
see.
think any of them might be.
Acrobat,
Yeah, acrobat.
Artist,
Maybe
Artist.
amnesiac. That depends.
Alchemist, probably. Alchemists are pretty gay.
Chambermaid. Oh, definitely.
Chefs are pretty
Choir
gay.
boy.
Choir boy is pretty gay.
Empath, definitely.
The courtier is pretty gay.
Yeah.
Leaders are pretty gay.
So
Dreamers are
pretty much all
gay.
of them.
The flower girl.
Okay, but not the steward. They're
gospel.
too young to know.
The icon on Snitch looks pretty gay.
The
Oh god damn it!
gay-
Acrobat's
the
a
gay
townsfolk now, so
exorcist.
this script no longer works. I'm gonna put a different character on.
Acrobat used to be an outsider?
Yoda
Probably.
could be gay.
Acrobat used to be an outsider whose ability read
Yeah.
each night if either of
How-
your living neighbors is drunk or poisoned, you die.
How often was this
And
changed?
it was changed because it was considered not outsider.
Half a year ago or so.
Yeah,
I've
this
only
was
known
a-
Acrobat as a townsfolk.
It's been a
Pixie's
while.
pretty gay.
Pixie's pretty gay.
I mean, I can just say what characters are on this script that we made for the gay stuff.
Lycanthrope, werewolves are gay. That's true.
No, Lycanthrope has to be on there.
Yeah, lycanthrope. Virgin's probably pretty gay.
I feel like
I
the
don't
tea
know
lady's
about
kinda
that.
gay.
No, the Virgin would be pretty gay.
The Virgin is not gay. The Virgin's asexual.
Yeah,
could be
that's
a-
true.
You could be gay, but a virgin.
Yeah, but the fact that
You
the
could be a
Virgin's
virgin
like,
no matter
full
what
on-
you are.
True.
Yeah, you can be a virgin no matter what.
The Baron
but
is
we-
gay.
True.
But we all know for sure that the minstrel is straight.
Yes, definitely. What about the town crier? I think people crying in town are probably gay.
Yeah.
True.
Excuse
what's
me,
the-
that's a very toxic masculinity thing of you to
What's
say.
the
Tidy.
gayest demon?
How is that toxic?
Yeah.
I'm the one
Yagababble.
crying in town, and I'm gay.
Hmm.
Shadrick, the gayest demon is Shabaloth.
You
That's
know,
Vor.
That's
True.
Yeah,
That's
I can see that.
Yeah.
I was thinking Lord of Typhon.
Yeah, I agree.
Makes
Typhon
sense.
is also.
Al Hadikia has the gay little fez.
True. Hey, fezzes are cool.
Yeah.
Fezzes are cool.
Well, of course you would say that.
What does that
the
mean?
characters that we put on
Why? Because I'm wearing a fez right now?
script.
It's because you're also gay.
Oh, I campaigned extremely hard that Puck is gay.
Yeah, and
Yes,
remember,
I agree.
Leash isn't gay, they're just really clingy.
Yeah.
Leech is bi. Leech is bi.
Hi.
You sure you don't want to reconsider?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Which is your final answer?
Ogre.
Okay.
Seamstress, Magician, Ravenkeeper, Puzzle Master, Recluse, Sweetheart, Moonchild, Widow, Witch, Assassin, Goblin, Pukka, Imp, Shabaloth, Fangu.
Do you have recommended travelers for it as well?
That's a great question. I don't think we do, but that would be the recommended travelers.
I feel like
Probably
Deviant has to be on there, right?
Deviant, yeah.
Barista.
I mean, they're wearing a
Barista,
fucking
Bone
spiked collar. Of course they gotta be on
Bone
there.
Collector, Deviant, Harlot,
Harlot?
and Scapegoat. Why not?
Hell yeah.
Scapegoat is too accurate, actually.
Okay, can we agree that the most asexual character is Hell's Librarian?
No,
wanna make a-
librarians are gay as hell.
You know, I need to make a Pride Month script called "The First Pride Was a
Like-
Riot."
Yeah, and it's just riot. It's just a mono riot script.
Mono Riot script.
Yeah, right script.
Revolutionary script.
Lil Monsta might be going through some difficult feelings. Learning about
Aw.
themselves.
Poor guy. Poor little
Oh.
guy. Or girl. Or non-binary Lil Monsta.
Poor little
Hey, welcome
Poor
in.
little creature.
First time chat, I'm surprised by that.
Creatura. Yes.
Yeah, Spirit of Ivory with Bounty
it's
Hunger and
Lil
Ogre. I
Monsta.
sent to reconsider Spotty.
I
They
like
didn't
Lil
reconsider.
Yeah.
They're the best.
I hate
Shrug.
Lil Monsta, but I
I'm not
love Lil
removing
Monsta
Spirit of
at the
Ivory
same
at this
time.
point, though.
I haven't played enough games with it to say whether I.
I mean,
actually-
that game of Shattered Heart Summit, the previous time I ran that script, it was a Lil Monsta game, and one person here can tell you all about what happened with that Lil Monsta.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Actually,
What
3
happened
people
with
here,
that
because they
Lil
were the evil
Monsta?
team.
Wait, was that the
sharing-
one? Was that?
Yeah, sharing Ty Brightlight, I think.
No.
Was that the one
Alright.
that we lost due to also here? No, that was not
No. It was the game where you, Sharing, campaigned to give Brightlight the evil apprentice to Lil
Oh,
Monsta.
yeah, that I remember that. I wasn't actually. I was in a Little Monster game. I was not actually evil, and the Elsa here guessed everybody correctly in their first try.
Damn.
Damn. I remember that. Okay, early on when Elsevier was just released and everyone was playing with it, no one could get a win with it, and then I think it was Kazi ran a couple of games where there were just like 3 Elsevier wins in a row.
You know what? You know what role I want to be? I want to be the Malakazi.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like a good role.
Also, hi Aurora.
Hi, Aurora.
Hi, Aurora.
Also, hi Borealis. Directly in a kitchen. In
Problem is I hear that all the damn time.
you absolutely do.
Yeah,
Hear
I
what?
absolutely do. The whole Aurora Borealis thing.
No.
Aurora Borealis.
At this time of year,
This
this
time,
time
of
of
day.
day.
Localized
Something-
entirely
something
within
kitchen.
your kitchen.
I'm trying to remember if I've actually seen the Aurora Borealis before, or if I was going to, and then it was too sad outside.
By the way, I'm officially running night 1 now.
The last time.
Oh, that's fun.
The last time I saw the only time I've ever seen the Aurora Borealis was from a plane
Huh.
That
I don't
sounds
think I
actually-
ever have.
coming back from FWA
I
last
mean,
year. I
Alvar, you
think.
live in California.
Yeah,
I've not
but
seen it directly, but I've just barely seen the lighting on the far horizon. And
The
just not
Aurora
from-
Borealis is gay.
Probably.
I used to live in Ohio, which is actually not any. Well, it's a little bit further north than I live in California.
I live in Ohio.
Imagine living in
Actually,
America.
I think Elbrar, we've had this discussion about.
I think we have.
Yeah.
America.
Wait, are all of
just think of bear things.
Wisconsin.
I think most of us are, yeah.
Okay, with Oxygen confirming that they're from America, I believe that is every single person here except for me who is American.
Wait, are you Canadian?
You're not American, but you do live in America. That counts.
Yeah, I'm Canadian.
You're Canadian? Heck yeah. I have a lot of Canadian friends, so I love Canada.
Close enough.
Aurora, I thought you were. Aurora, all this time I thought you were Canadian.
You actually thought I was Canadian?
I genuinely thought you were Canadian.
I mean, I might as well be. I know a lot of people that live there, and I know a lot about Canadian culture.
Well, do you know about that one specific poutine truck in downtown Toronto? I don't think so.
Is it easier just to do it this way?
It might be, yeah. I
because
thought
of how many characters there are.
Yeah, I thought this might have been the Lil Monsta.
No, you are holding the baby. Please choose a character, a player and a character for your ability. If it's not obvious, there's a poppy grower in play.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. I might have picked that if I was townsfolk, so... You know what? I'm gonna make Taidu mad. Let's do... Taidu mad, the Virgin.
Virgin, got it. Thank you.
Alright.
Bye.
That's
just in a
just
really
average
small-
Torontonian. That's just Toronto culture for you.
Well, that's fair. I love Toronto. It's a great city. I just don't like driving in it.
This is why you should take the public transit.
Usually I do, like if I can, but I had to drive to Toronto, so...
Yeah.
The train to FWA is so nice.
Yeah, the MARTA. Yeah, it was... It's funny,
nice
when I went to FWA, it's like... The train was dead, and I look out my hotel room at the highway, and it's just like jam-packed, and I'm like, you guys are doing this wrong.
Now I'm hungry. Thinking of poutine still.
Hi, hungry. I'm Shed.
Get wrecked.
I've never lived in a city with an actual robust public transit system, so having that train line was really nice.
I mean, I've lived in 2 cities in my life, one of which has a good public transit system, and one of which has like one bus driver that gets drunk on Sundays and still drives the bus.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
I love the idea of a trans system.
I used to live in Limassol, which is in Cyprus and also pretty small. And yeah, they don't really have public transit there. I remember one time we went to a nearby like village kind of outside of the city, and they had a bus that showed up 3 times a week.
Oh my god.
Damn, okay.
And just imagining a machine that turns people trans.
To be fair, I think a bus that shows up 3 times a week is still better public transit than 90% of the USA, but don't worry about it.
You're so real for that.
But yeah, Limassol is fun, but also kind of...
Hi. Hello. If you haven't figured it out by now, since I haven't sent you anything, there's a poppy grow in play, so I have absolutely nothing for you at the moment.
Yeah, cool.
Bye.
All right. See ya.
Stage capitalism in action as you see like small quaint sandstone family restaurants surrounded by like 20-story tall office towers to mega corporation incorporated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that on the southern part of the Cyprus or the northern part?
Southern part, yes.
I've never been to Cyprus, but I know like it's not exactly the most peaceful place, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, the country has a demilitarized zone in it, but we're not gonna go to war like anytime soon.
Do you still live in Cyprus?
No, I don't live. I grew up there as a child, and then I left as a slightly taller child.
Slightly taller child.
Well, thankfully the ogre Spirit of Ivory doesn't matter.
Live back in Canada again?
Yes, you do have a nice solid public transit system in the DC area.
I was like,
and having visited there a couple of times recently, I like it a lot.
All fucking deer.
Specifically, have a pretty solid rail transit system.
True.
I was when I was like in second grade, I was 5'7". I still am 5'7".
Okay, I think I've woken everybody up that needs to be woken up tonight. If I somehow have missed you, please send me a ping in the next 10 seconds.
I'm glad that I found my very important role as co-ST of banter.
All right, good morning, everybody. Nicto and I are dead up on the Clocktower. There's probably a demon out there somewhere. Go find them. I'll give you 6 minutes for private, 6.5 for private discussion.
Public announcement. I'm the Virgin, so just if you want to end this day real fast, just yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Intriguing.
Hi,
Hello?
I'm just, here to bluff a storyteller or go to storyteller.
Oh yeah, because they're all on the script.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
My artist question is, oh man, what is my artist question? My artist question will be,
you can think about it later. I'll just tell you yes or no or
I'll
maybe.
think about it later. Yep.
Yeah,
Cool, thank
it's
you.
been long enough to bluff it. You're good. Bye.
Now I'm just thinking about characters I would choose on this script.
Oh, I have so many interesting plays that I would make on Whalebuffet. I've already made some interesting plays. One time I picked Acrobat because it's very useful.
I wish that I wish that Snitch still said not in play characters instead of bluffs.
That'd be fun. You wouldn't know, but it'd be fun.
Maybe? Hard to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible. I mean, I was considering picking it.
Yeah. Well, too early to tell, I guess, but...
Yeah, I guess so.
There's a lot of roles to pick, so...
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Based off my information, Phoenix.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Do you have a claim? Oh.
Yeah, good for me. I'm good.
Yay. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to people because I'm not gonna learn anything.
I'm gonna go pretend I'm a different outsider.
Okay.
Just to account for the outsider count.
Oh yeah.
Okay, bye.
Shit, actually, my pig just left. I'm gonna bounce. Bye.
Sure.
Okay. Well, really, anything you're willing to share.
Here we have a Shiganja pointing clockwise.
Ooh, cool.
Away from me, so that's good for me.
Yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, and I told them where to nominate. We'll see what happens with that. Yep. Otherwise, I got Village Idiot, Sage, or Soldier. How about you?
It is base 1, but
Indeed.
this is a Sentinel script, so not necessarily that you're the only outsider, but maybe could be important for what demon.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling I know why you were sent to me, based upon the information, because you claimed High Priestess. But I feel like I'll leave it at that for now.
Okay, you think you have an inkling as to why I was shown you?
Yes.
Okay, I will try to get some other information and see if I can stumble into the same conclusion.
I would recommend perhaps speaking to Shadrick next.
Okay, good to know. I will do that. All right, have a good one, Spotty.
You
I'm gonna pick not to trust you.
Hi, Aurora.
I've got 3s for you.
Some 3s.
Some 3s.
I am out.
Librarian, Clockmaker, Shugenja.
Shugenja. Interesting. I don't think I spelled that right. Maybe I did?
I never know how to spell Shugenja right.
All right.
Shug.
Shug. I'll just say Shug.
Big Shug.
I mean, I abbreviate roles a lot, so... Yep.
That I am one of the Al-Sahir, the High Priestess, or the Amnesiac.
Okay, cool.
That shouldn't be possible. Yeah. That's a little interesting. Okay.
I don't know if you guys want to talk about
I'll go talk with Spotty. I'll see what they have to say.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Don't nominate me then, or do. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Alright, sick.
I figured I'd get it out there so people can try to figure out the outsider count.
Cool, I'm marking you as the ogre.
Sure.
Alright, see ya.
I'm just gonna go put that down real quick.
And I have also heard 2 outsider claims at this point.
Huh.
Like hard claims.
Shit. Okay, I am the fortune teller.
Interesting. I mean, if you want to try fortune telling on one of these outsider claims, Spotty has claimed to be the ogre, and Foss has claimed to be the tinker to me.
Okay.
The orders again, then you know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I'm the artist.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's fine.
It's up into a bathroom. I think
that's what I thought I heard.
It's like a wizard tower with the top as a bathroom.
You got the pinnacle shitter as it is.
Welcome back to town, everybody. My general guidelines on any script similar to this, where literally I think could be in play, is 1 shenanigan per person per day. Other than that, feel free to do whatever. Bright light.
I will start the shenanigans. I am going to Al-Sahir guess that Phoenix and Sharing are minions, and that Ty is the demon.
Also heard. Losi.
I would like to juggle Ty as the virgin, Foss as the artist, Oxygen as the washerwoman, Spade as the noble, and Phoenix as the monk.
Alright, juggle heard. Aurora.
I would like to gossip that the demon is between the lower half of the Grimm, so that would be between Ty and Spotty.
Alright, heard. Oxygen.
Is that inclusive or exclusive?
I would like to gossip the 3 more outsiders.
3 more outsiders. I interpreted Aurora's gossip be inclusive.
Yeah, so Ty through Bright Light to Spotty inclusive.
Yep, that's how I interpreted that. Thank you.
Alright, cool.
Wait, Oxygen, you gossip to be outsider change?
3 outsiders. Which...
Oh,
sure.
I guess it is good to keep in mind the Fable Sentinel can add or decrease the number of outsiders by 1.
It could be a lunatic.
Could be a lunatic, then that'd still be an outsider.
Hello, Palix. Welcome in.
It's generally accounted for by the
I have it on my side monitor, but it's so off to the side, sometimes it takes me a couple minutes to see it.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, y'all can keep talking, but nominations are open.
I mean, I suppose that you could have quote unquote 3 outsiders through like spy shenanigans. +1.
That's
think.
Yeah, I wish I'd
Yeah.
have like a
That would
easier way
be-
to see chat.
For the purposes of the gossip, the spy registering as an outsider, that'd be weird.
That would be weird.
It would be funny.
I guess I can pop it out.
Yeah, you couldn't even do amnesiac bullshit because you can't confirm there's an amnesiac in the game.
True.
True.
I nominate Spotty.
That was Sharing Heart?
Yes.
Alright, tell us why.
Completely blind guess.
Swade?
Yeah, get him out of here.
Sure, I'm an outsider. I'm the ogre. I don't see a problem with this. The person that I have become friends with has claimed good to me, even after my aggressive assertions that they are possibly evil. They have still insisted they are good, so it's whatever. Though I feel like somebody should probably nominate the virgin.
I mean, that's up to you. You don't have to.
Alright, we are looking for 6. Three is not enough. I did not see the order of the hands, I'm sorry.
Pick your favorite Aurora, Elbrar.
Yeah.
Fuck,
pick your
I can't do
favorite.
that. I can't do that.
Gotta.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a die. The player currently named Aurora is odds. The player currently named Brightlight is even. Even, Brightlight.
Brightlight nominates Sharing Heart.
Interesting.
Alright, tell us why.
It's time for the nomination train!
Woohoo, choo choo!
Sharing
All
Heart?
aboard the nom train.
Let's kill someone, guys.
In my defense,
Murder.
that's pretty much it.
Alright. If in Sharing Heart's defense is sufficient of a defense, it'll not take 6.
You persuaded me to vote yes on this election.
This election is Brexit, Ty.
Oh
6
no,
is
I
enough.
want to vote yes for Brexit. I want to vote yes for Brexfist.
Yes. Breakfast. Aurora.
I nominate Ty.
I nominate Ty.
Alright, why?
Dang, why would you do that? I'm the virgin and you didn't die.
Kind of sus.
Huh.
Huh.
That's my accusation.
Ty?
Well, I'm the virgin, so Aurora must be the evil player.
Or I'm drunk.
6
Why
and
did you
7.
sound so suspicious when you said that?
I don't want to die.
I mean, either Aurora's evil or Ty's lying about Virgin.
Why would I lie about such a thing?
In a game about
being
lying?
stubborn.
Why would I lie?
Enough.
Stop saying it in such a
Mostly.
suspicious way, Ty.
I'd like to nominate Brightlight.
Why?
Minion Panic. Let's lift off Sharing Heart. Also, nomination train. Woo!
Brightlight?
Wait, sorry, you think the minion panic is on the person I nominate?
No, I'm saying I'm a minion panicking. Let's lift it off Sharing.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, hell yeah, we gotta do this, guys.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Dang, at the out.
Alright. 6 to tie, 7 to execute. Four is not enough.
Huh, that was a curious voting pattern.
Lord of Typhon. Typhon line.
Well, they said all the minions should put their hand up, but I'm the virgin, so I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, shit.
Any other noms?
Yeah, I'll nominate Agola.
Sorry, who was that? Oxygen?
Yeah.
Alright, why?
The Virgin didn't go off when they did it, so I should at least explore this world. So anyone wants to vote on this, I think they should, but...
Aurora?
If you want to eat, you can eat. I'm a day one only roll, so if it does clear worlds, then come at me, bro.
All right, 6 to tie, 7 to execute Aurora.
I don't know. I'm sure they had good reasons to waste my ability, right?
I could be drunk, or Ty could be.
Or is that enough?
Oh wait, can there be a drunk on Whalebuffet?
Yes.
It is possible.
Yeah. You just get a townsfolk thing, and then you choose.
If there would be a drunk, they would receive choose a townsfolk, and I would decide ahead of time who it would have been.
Yeah, we decide ahead of time exactly who we get to bully.
Well, I guess with Sentinel, there could technically be 3 outsiders then. Because then there'd be the Spotty the Ogre, the drunk, and then an added outsider for the Sentinel.
Alright, there's been a bunch of noms. Final call for nominations, 10 seconds.
Fuss, the drunk is not added arbitrarily, it's added in place of an outsider.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Sharing Heart is executed and dies. Good night.
Although I will say that having Sentinel and a drunk on here is more reason to remove the drunk, because it means that a -1 is can always just be the drunk.
Yeah. I'm seeing the logic for that, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to remove Lunatic.
I do have a public statement to make tomorrow.
I'm glad the other minion chose Scarlet Woman.
Whew.
Has anyone ever seen a cult leader actually provide meaningful information in a game?
Actually, yeah, I have.
That's awesome.
I have one time ever seen a cult leader do something meaningful in a game, and that was when I pulled Shabaloth and on the first day everyone just decided to go for a cult victory because it would be funny.
I think it was something like the cult leader had turned evil, so they knew their neighbor was evil and they waited to turn good to reveal them. And the cult leader actually won the game by doing that.
That sounds fake.
Serenovus would like you to be mad that you're the virgin. I muted. The Serenovus would like you to be mad that you're the virgin.
That's sick. Okay.
Oh God. I can't say anything about this. I am going to offer it to Bright Light first because she has no idea it's a Lil Monsta game. Mr. Ruth, welcome in. They've been going decently well. Kill the Sarah? I might. We'll see where the Babby ends up. I think I do offer it to just want this to so I can see the night order. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think he's more mayor. Yeah, we need to kill the Sarah. It does seem a little weird to kill a minion here. I would consider killing the Poppy, but there's no reason to yet. I want to see who ends up with the baby first. I think I'm going to offer it to Bright Light first. That is true, Palex. That is very true. I kind of like that idea. That's rough with the bounty hunter. I don't want to kill the Serenovus yet. The other move is to kill the Poppy Grower, which is... It's an evil townsfolk. It helps the evil team. It's not really information that's going to help the evil... I think I kill the evil Poppy Grower here, and then send this is the minion to everybody. Just so they know what the fuck is going on for tomorrow night. It does give the spy a huge boon. There was no pushing on Phoenix even with Mag's VI claim, so I think I will wait another day on Phoenix. I think I think I killed the bounty hunter and... No, just the bounty hunter here. So they can't get more info in the future. Or do I kill the VI here? No, she wasn't outed enough with her info. You know what? The Shugenja. I kill the Shugenja because they're not going to have any more information going forward. And that leaves the most possible worlds open here. Plus they wanted to die, so... I think this makes the most amount of sense. So 4, 5 is... I mean, Ty is going to have to remain mad no matter what. He's not going to know that the Serenovus has died. I want to see Mag act on her pings before I consider killing Phoenix. I did not hear Mag publicly claim her pings. I've only heard it in private. I think Shugenja is the least impactful role to kill at this point. 5 stays alive. 6 is the Fogger, which is dead. 7 is the Balloonist, which learned a minion is what I'm registering Bright Light as last night. So I'm going to give... I'm gonna give Foss as the Tinker. Eight is the VI. 9 is Bounty Hunter, whose ping is still alive. 10 is the Spy, who doesn't act. Oh my god, again? I hope Mag thinks he's drunk at this point. Kill Foss, should they push on Shug info? No, I intentionally chose to... I mean... Or the Spy registers as a townsfolk, it doesn't matter. She's either a townsfolk or a minion. I can show an outsider here, Clef. Like, it doesn't... no matter what, I can show an outsider. And if she registered as a, and like there's a world where Foss is lying as a minion, and Bright Light's telling the truth, and then there's a world where Foss is telling the truth and Bright Light's telling the truth, and there's a world where Bright Light's lying and Foss is telling the truth. This actually doesn't give much information. I am happy with this. I could have shown a minion. When I put the bounty the Balloonist node token on Bright Light, I decided minion specifically because of the bounty hunter evil. And then Spy doesn't wake because the Poppy Grower is alive. I could kill Foss here. That would confirm a little bit too much, I think, to Shadrick. And I don't think there's a world in which Sharing Heart was the drunk, which, I mean, there could be an assassin. I'll probably kill the Tinker tomorrow night. But for right now, I'm going to leave it as is.
The capital T game that has no point to it.
Well, have you heard of the amazing social deduction game called Secret Hitler?
I was just
called Aurora has died in the amazing social deduction game called Aurora has died in the night.
That's not surprising.
Rip.
Okay, public statement time. I was the Shugenja. I got a clockwise, so either I'm the drunk or that deer is lying out their fluffy butt. So.
Deer don't lie, actually. That's a well-known fact.
That is a lie.
Well, if you got a clockwise, why would that make Ty a liar? Oh.
Alright, I got my question. Are you drunk?
Am I drunk? Yeah. When I'm referring to IRL alcohol inebriation, when talking about Clocktower, I say inebriated. So no, I am not drunk.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Why is my camera off? No, I am not drunk.
Maybe it is just an evil player trying to waste the virgin ability. And then dying.
To me.
Foss claimed a townfolk to me.
Yeah, Foss told me they were claiming townfolk to people until I claimed balloonist to them, like just straight up, and they said that they were the Tinker.
Huh.
We also have Spade, who claimed to be the ogre that picked me.
Spade, I did try to get to you yesterday. Spade did not tell me they were the ogre, but told me to go talk to you if I had a moment. Unfortunately, I did not catch you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at Foss now, actually.
Yeah, the High Priestess information.
I mean, could be
that adds a lot
outsider,
to
I
that.
suppose, but since the townsfolk thing seems to be a lie.
Yeah, it's
all
possible
going
that
according to
we
plan.
Got, a Sentinel +1 on the outsider, but it's also possible Foss is just lying.
Yeah.
I
kind of
not
want to
sure.
shoot him. Even based on the townsfolk role he gave me, I kind of want to shoot him.
I'm not against it. Okay.
But yeah.
Hell yeah, this is good
interesting
info.
happenings here.
Interesting happenings. I don't really have... Oh, actually, I do need to talk to Oxygen, because I also asked him to check Foss and Spotty. He claimed Fortune Teller to me.
Interesting. I had not gotten a claim from Oxygen, so I will
Here, actually-
pretend you did not say that.
Well, I just told you it, so I don't know. I mean, that's the claim that I got.
Well, Oxygen is
Hello.
in here now.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah, I just invited you.
What's
Hi,
your
Oxygen.
role?
Right. I'm the fortune teller.
I was interested to see if you had talked to, or if you had checked either Foss or Spotty.
I did both of them. I got a yes.
That is very interesting, because my balloonist ping went from Bright Light Night 1 to Foss Night 2.
Okay.
And I'm the High Priestess who saw Shadrach tonight.
Okay, interesting.
I am feeling like Foss is potentially a very good person to kill.
Yeah, I'd be fine with them dying, and also the...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the poppy grower. I'm poppy grower.
That's kind of a risky play to say, but okay. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. All right, thanks.
Would not be surprising. Okay. Explain why.
I asked him if he could possibly be being forced to be mad he's the virgin. He said, "No, I'm the virgin." And I said, "Are you potentially an outsider that is the claiming virgin?" He's like, "No, I'm the virgin."
Riddle me this. Why would an evil player just claim virgin to just get nominated and then die? That seems like a waste.
Well,
I think Ty's just the damsel.
I think you're just the damsel. Got him.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels
damsel.
special.
Was that a damsel guess? Did Sharing just guess that I'm the damsel?
I think you're right, Palix.
I guess, but I did not claim minion.
Fair.
That's true. He did not
that's
claim
right.
minion.
I think there should be a rule for damsel where the minion should not be allowed to pick up the
Sorry,
dead.
hang on. Were you trying to say something to me?
No, I was just saying sounds good.
Okay.
Wong. 5. 2. 1.
We got out of there.
I don't know. One of you did, but the other one didn't.
I have gleaned some information that Ty might actually be Sarobad. That is all.
That's preposterous.
Better.
I have I guess let the people do their shenanigans first. I just have really important info to give after that.
No one's shenaniganing.
No shenanigans.
We had a juggler yesterday,
Sorry,
right?
I was legitimately playing pocket for a second.
The only one person who juggled was Zoeli, I'm pretty sure.
I would like to Alsahir guess. Let's go Foss and Ty as minions, and then Losi as demon.
Also heard.
Okay.
I died. I got accused and died. Okay.
Oxygen.
I would like to gossip that it is a riot game.
Riot?
Yes.
Gossiper.
Well,
How do you explain the death? Oh, sorry.
Assassin, easy.
He's just being silly.
I have a lot of info. So, I guess before I say it, Aurora, you said your Shogunja ping was clockwise, right?
Correct.
So that's going in Foss's direction.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so I am the balloonist. My first day, I was shown Bright Light. My second day, I was shown Foss. Foss is claimed outsider to me. I have heard a fortune teller ping with a yes on Foss, and the High Priestess was sent to me today. So I have a very good feeling that Foss might be evil and even just the demon right now.
Nominations are open.
I'd like to
Chadrick
nominate
nominates
Foss.
I saw Cedric's hand at the same time Ty started talking, so I'll give it to Cedric. Anything else to add?
I have put my information out.
Foss.
That's fine. I am an outsider. I'm not very helpful, but I still think Ty is a kill here as well. Please kill him. Please. He deserves to die.
Looking for 5.
I do want to say I talked with Foss in private today, and for most of it, they were saying they were the artist, and then at the very end, they're like, "I'm an outsider," and left the conversation.
6 isn't off.
So I don't know what's up with that.
He hard claimed Tinker to me.
I'd like to nominate Bright Light.
Why would you do that? Well, that's the wrong button. Why would you do that?
I never claimed Tinker or Shagrat. I just said outsider.
So there's other information pointing that Bright Light might be evil and might be one of the evils in that balloonist information. And I think if we kill Bright Light, we get more information than if we kill Foss.
Bright Light.
I'm not sure what information would be gleaned from my death. I'm pretty sure I get more information if I live longer.
Foss has pertinent.
Go for it, quick.
I never claimed to Shadrick that I was the Tinkerer. I never said that. I only claimed that I was an outsider. So I'm pretty sure that Shadrick is on the evil team with probably a spy in play or some sort of evil learning role. Because not once did I ever go to them saying I was the Tinkerer.
You absolutely did say you were the Tinker to me after I claimed balloonist.
I said I was an outsider.
6 to Ty, 7 to execute Bright Light instead.
Either way, we know this is Soeli minion panicking.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, it's another minion panic, guys.
Minion panic round 2.
1 is not 6. Quiet.
Too quiet.
Boss is executed and dies. Good night.
I do not know how to solve this puzzle box. It is confusing me.
Ty was asked first on night 1. because Ty is the reason why there's a Lil Monsta in the game.
A puzzle box of puzzling proportions.
Yes, indeed.
I was at a friend's place tonight, and they had a Perplexus, which I was like messing with that for like a good portion of the time I was there. But those are fun, but also very frustrating at the same time.
I have a lava lamp. That's also fun, but frustrating at the same time.
A lamp.
Lava lamps are like so 2005 or some shit. I don't know, man. Lava lamps are cool.
2000 and late.
I should.
Lava
Totally
lamps are so 1970s.
I'd like to say that, well, I have a lava lamp, but as a person who has a lava lamp, I would recommend
drinking
maybe buying a lava lamp, because what they don't tell you about lava lamps is that on the instruction package it says that you have to wait. You have to spend 2 hours for it to heat up to the point where it starts acting like a lava lamp, and then it will act like a lava lamp for about 4 hours, and then it gets too hot, so all the solids clump to the surface in a giant ball, and it is no longer a functioning lava lamp.
So it only works for like 3 hours of the day.
Yeah, it only works for 4 hours out of every 8 hour period.
That's when you that's when you eat it.
Oh yeah.
I know that there's some tech company in like somewhere in California that has a wall of lava lamps that they have a live feed camera on.
Was that Cloudflare?
Oh
yeah, there was somebody that was using it for like actual randomness, right?
Yeah, they use
about
it to generate random numbers.
I remember seeing that before. That might have been Cloudflare, but I've definitely seen that before.
Well, my lava lamp is. How about that?
I kind of want to get a lava. Honestly, a lava lamp would make like a really good nightlight.
It does. That is one of the cool things.
We're killing
It's
Phoenix
both a
tonight,
nightlight
sure.
and also an enormous heat source.
I have one. I haven't turned it on in a while. It's a smaller one, but it is really nice.
I mean, mine is not large. It's like 1.5 feet tall.
That's about what mine is, but mine takes about an hour before it's fully melted.
I'm hungry.
So,
Let's think of the thing
I'm
about
hungry.
power stuff, because I remember recently learning that the UK basically has twice as much electricity in its power outlets than America does.
Yep. But twice the voltage, but
Yes, twice the voltage.
being pedantic.
and more volts is generally more efficient.
Yeah, but also more potentially dangerous, although amperes, I think, is more important than that.
It depends.
There's a lot to that.
Yeah. Like a lot of people say it's like, oh, it's the amps that kill, and I'm like, not necessarily.
No.
I mean,
You know what it really is? It's the
probably
joules.
will.
I thought it was the
you know what
watts.
it really is? It's the part where you're hit with a bunch of electricity at the same time. I think
Yeah, you
that
know
was
what it is? It's your
Yeah.
body that's touching the electricity.
It's actually the Zapitude that's the dangerous number.
You know what? You're right.
That's
See,
a-
as a lightning dragon, I know a lot about electricity, so you're right.
Yeah.
This is Chuck.
Your secret.
Yeah.
It's the kilowatt hours that kill you, because then you run out of money.
Yeah.
Well, they
Power
have kill
company
in their
actually
name.
murders
It's the,
you.
the kilowatts. They kill.
But yes, my lava lamp is not ideal, but it is still fun. And when it's a cold winter night and you just want a warm, like slightly fancy looking thing, then I have a lava lamp, because I used to have a lantern with holes at the top that would project a star constellation, but I don't have it anymore. I don't know where it went.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it was like a little. It was a lantern, like extremely old style lantern, the ones that you like hold at the top, which you can use to be a like night watchman and go who's there to. But at the top there were a bunch of holes that projected a bunch of stars onto the ceiling when you lit it.
Wait, is that your claim as Night Watchman?
Yeah. And the night watchman I picked myself.
All right, I'm putting the Storytellers as Night Watchman.
Mm-hmm.
You but Elder is the Night Watchman.
Yeah, those are real nice.
Night Watchman is a character which I also don't see very often. It's just
No.
it's
I
hard.
find it fun.
Okay.
I don't see Engineer a lot either.
Oh,
This
Engineer's
is why
a
you
fun
should
one.
play Dyson Sphere. Dyson Sphere's entire point was the fact that Engineer is one of my favorite characters, but no one ever uses it, and when you do use it, it's really hard to use, so I made a script entirely about Engineer.
Engineer seems
My
cool.
favorite thing about the Night Watchman is that it could be the ability given by the Boffin.
I once made a script called When You Forget Me, which just had all of my favorite characters that I think are underused, and Night Watchman was like the first character I put on there.
Is Fearmonger on there?
No, because I think that Fearmonger is underused, and I also don't like base Fearmonger. I like the bootleg version I created for myself of Fearmonger, but I don't like base Fearmonger.
I think a lot of people that sharing. What do you think my least favorite Clocktower character is? Because I've mentioned it several times.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, Butler.
I thought you were. Somehow, I thought you liked Butler.
What? No, I do not like Butler. It's just fundamentally as a character, I don't like Butler.
I mean, that's like the whole point. It's an outsider.
Yeah, I know, but like, some of the outsiders are at least like kind of fun, like Puzzle Master.
Yeah,
or
Zaylot, Tinkerer,
Goon.
See, I don't understand why people like Zealot but not Butler.
Butler's just okay.
I mean, I think that it's a difference between. Like,
I am dead. Yeah,
at least for people I know who don't like Butler because of the removal of agency thing, it's more that with Butler you have to give your agency to someone else, and that feels worse than having it just taken from you.
Like with Butler, you have to choose someone and you have to wait for them to vote. With Zaylot, you have to vote every time, which is just really fun.
It's more conscious. It feels more consciously demeaning to play Butler.
It's also just easier on the storyteller and the player, so they don't have to like realize, oh, is the Butler's master hand raised so they can vote? It's just easier.
Also, I'm not a big fan of roles that like require you to play along with them, because people are going to make mistakes, and those mistakes are basically just going to render those roles useless. And honest mistakes too. I'm not talking about like people trying to like cheese it and try to slip by the Butler requirements, but there's a couple other roles like that too.
My least favorite character is Bounty Hunter, because I think that it is the exact antithesis of what a townsfolk should be.
I think it'd be better if it was like just, even if it was something about like you learn an evil character and then one of them registers falsely.
Or like, I think that honestly, I have no idea how I'd fix Bounty Hunter. The only thing I could think of is that have it be the exact same text but make it not learn multiple evils, and it's an outsider now.
That's so fair. Like one townsfolk starts evil, you start knowing an evil player, and you're an outsider. That's kind of sick.
Oh, that is a good one, yeah.
I mean, there's a homebrew character that one of my friends made, which is very similar, which is just, you start knowing a demon, you are sober and healthy, plus one demon.
Beautiful.
That's so rude to the demon they start knowing, though.
Yeah.
It's like, you are dying. You're dying on the first day. That's what's happening.
Would it be like when the first demon executes is when good wins?
No, it's
like
when both demons are dead.
You have to have both demons. Okay, because I know Binary Supernova, one of the World Cup scripts, has an extra demon, but when the first demon is executed is when good wins.
Yep.
Yeah. Technically, it only when
that is.
Yeah, the Jin rule is modifying that. On a base level, if all demons are dead, is only when good wins. See Legion.
True. And think of Legion.
Yeah. But that would be how I would, I guess, fix a Bounty Hunter. It would be quite funny.
I like that idea.
I made my own version of a You Die Now character once. It was quite good.
I thought of a character idea of like an outsider of before night one begins, you are immediately executed.
That would be funny.
I think in certain scripts it would work really well. In others, maybe not so much, because it would basically just hard confirm them.
Oh gosh. That reminds me about... I hope you guys know what Peasant is. The cut Blood on the Clocktower character.
I don't know, Palix. We'll see what the players think.
It used to be an outsider, and then it was removed from the game and never released, because its ability was, if you lose the game, you must be the peasant in your next game.
Oh god.
Good morning, town. Phoenix died in the night. Give you 4.5 today.
The Typhon 9 is dead. R.I.P.
Why is the demon killing into the Shugenja direction?
It's to throw people off, or it was a bluff, maybe?
I mean, again, Aurora failed to be killed by the Virgin, so
Whatever,
Aurora's
I'm not
drunk.
going to call that out.
Huh. Why would I... Okay, cards on the table. I'm the High Priestess.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you tonight.
Okay. And who have you seen the previous nights?
Spade, then Shadrick.
Spotty and Shadrick. So that confirms
Yeah,
that they're good.
I was the High Priestess who saw Shadrick when we were going on Voss.
Yeah. So my worlds are either we have a Vortox and my information is completely bupkis, or I have a next door neighbor Nodashi. Maybe, but I doubt it. Because my pings are literally Phoenix and Ty as evil.
Phoenix and Ty as evil?
Correct. And Phoenix just died.
Okay.
So that's a possibility of a vigor kill? Question mark?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know where else I can test besides oxygen or Seoli. I could test sharing, I suppose, as a dead person. So there's places I can go right now. Seoli did say 2 roles that are very suspicious in my book. One was Alchemist Spoon Mandy, and another one was Goblin. I'm not touching that.
Wait,
I am not touching that. Oxygen.
Oxygen.
That was two of the roles. The other one was a good role. Another good role. I'm not touching that until I hear some kind of information that proves one or the other what they are. So.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a mutant, I don't know.
I wish a lot of I haven't played as much with some of these players. There are some people I would absolutely attribute to the I'm in Whalebuffet, I'm picking mutant.
Yeah.
Some people would do that. I don't know if Oxygen is one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I almost did want to test Oxygen because I did see Phoenix touch Oxygen first, so I'm thinking they are the Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And it's then it's Ty being our demon, but we'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much.
No problem. See ya.
Shouldn't have looping on Spada, so.
Sick.
But yeah, keep on bludgeoning.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm the virgin, by the way.
You are the virgin.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been confirmed, so.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't proc it there on an evil player now that they know, but shrug.
You could have, there's the Spirit of Ivory in play, meaning my ability makes an evil player, meaning you can't turn evil.
That is true. Ooh. Interesting.
My ping is bright light, by the way.
Or evil ping is on bright light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did find it a little odd that bright light went like exclusively to outsiders on the first day.
Yeah.
That is always a little odd for a high priestess to do.
Yeah.
That's something you should probably share with everyone, though.
I told Shadrick, and I want to see if I die.
Well, the thing about it with Shadrick is Shadrick has been pushing the people that were in the ping from Aurora, which mostly seems accurate.
Yeah.
Shadrick has been following his balloonist pings as well.
Yeah, he's told me that he's
anti-der.
Well, I've been saying let's kill Ty. I mean, even if he's somehow good.
Right.
Welcome back, Town.
Alright.
Man.
Hello.
Man.
Okay.
Wow.
Start with this.
Bright light.
Shenanigans.
I would like to make an Alsair guess that let's go Spade and Losi as minions, Ty as demon.
Also heard.
I'm the virgin. I don't know why I keep getting put in these Alcahir guesses.
Good point. Yeah.
You'll find out.
Okay.
Nominations are open, but keep having a chat.
Well, speaking of that,
Bradley, you can go. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
You can go ahead. I was going to.
Oh yeah, I was just for a little bit of public discussion. What minions are we thinking are currently in play?
Is there a psychopath that wants to come out?
I mean,
Could be dealing with hidden psychopath.
I think I know.
Sure,
one of
I'll
them.
claim psychopath and kill.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing
I
that.
think I know one, but
I'd like to
it's
claim
really...
psychopaths and kill Spade.
Heard.
Cool.
Did not go through because you mispronounced the role.
It's psychopath.
Oh my god, the psychopath is the puzzle drunk?
Dang.
I heard psychopath.
That's a sick anime.
Psychopath.
You're gonna psycho pass away when I kill you with my hatchet.
All right. I didn't see the order, so we'll go with Aurora first.
I request a nomination of Spotty.
I will soon.
Oxygen.
I don't know.
I would like to claim psychopath and shoot Spade.
All right, heard. Lucy?
I don't know what that was.
I would like to nominate Bright Light.
All right, you can do that.
Sure.
I am an empath with a 1, and I very much believe that Tiger is good. And based on what Oxygen may or may not be claiming, learning his alignment would be very, very helpful.
Bright Light?
Well, that at least explains why you've been on my ass the last couple of days. Honestly, you reading Ty is
welcome in,
kind of crazy to me in this current setup.
I'm 99% sure there's a Ceranovus.
All right, we're looking for 4 votes today.
Even if he's in Ceranovus, I don't want him in Final 3. Let's kill this fucking deer, guys.
I would let them kill Bright Light
It's
and then give the bounty hunter ping on the not the holding the baby.
Like that sharing.
Oh, I don't know if I like that vote pattern there.
Yeah, I don't know. How I like that.
4 is enough.
I don't know what was up with that.
Wait. Let me. In all honesty, like outside the game, this is me genuinely.
Maybe kill them. I don't know.
I got disconnected twice in a row during that, and I kept trying to put my hand down from the start.
I mean,
your vote did not count. Sharing Heart.
That wasn't the issue.
Yeah, Sharing, you voted. I'm more interested in the
up.
2 people who put their hands up very
low. The people that voted on that were Aurora, Spotty, Losi, and Ty.
Yep. Also, my hand wasn't even shown for anyone.
It did not register your hand as being up when it passed you. Magmorta.
Magmorta nominates Ty.
Yes.
All right, why?
Oh my god.
There's a village idiot evil ping on them.
Ty?
We waited.
I'm the virgin.
4 or 5.
We already have someone on the block.
Bright Light Ty.
It'd be weird for them to be so mad if they leave.
I don't want to. I also don't want to be executed.
3 is not enough.
I guess I'll nominate Spade.
Okay, you can do it then. All right.
No, not Oxygen. Spade.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You're right. I'm getting tired. You're right.
There's a world where Spade is evil. I personally don't know if I believe it, but right now I think it's a better kill than me.
If Spotty's evil, then I think Shadrig's evil. Well, Shadrig's evil, Spotty's evil, so I'm assuming yes.
It could be.
Yeah, I have potential pings that support this, but Spot make your defense boost.
So I'm gonna go ahead and speak here. I am the ogre. I am the second outsider in the game, which it's confirmable. There is no world where I'm evil because we have a spirit of ivory. Even with a bounty hunter in game, even without a bounty hunter in the game, because I'm on Shadrig, who is a balloonist. But with a bounty hunter in the game, I can't be evil because I wouldn't be able to turn evil because you can't have an extra evil character. So, there you go.
There's been a bounty hunter in play?
Is there a bounty hunter in play?
So Willie is claiming bounty hunter.
Cool.
Oh, so you just lied about being the empath?
Yeah.
4 to tie, 5 to die.
I would.
Seriously. Lucy and I.
Yeah, I wouldn't have burned my ghost though.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, don't tie
this.
What?
Oh,
Okay,
that's
guys.
not right.
That's crazy.
4 is a tie.
Of course I would lie about being the empath.
Why did Shadrick vote on that?
Because he's evil!
So wait,
I would
so,
rather
you
Spotty
thought
die than Bright Light.
Bright Light?
Bright Light's
Yes.
a helpfully roll.
Bright Light is my
Bro, the
ping.
team is Ty,
All
Shadrick,
right.
Zolelli, 1000%.
Alright, we're getting a little bit of over talking. Everybody
Sorry.
take a deep breath. Second call for nominations. Aurora has something to say.
Sawali, what are your pings?
My ping is Bright Light.
Your only ping is Bright Light. All right. Thank
Yes,
you.
because they're alive.
Again, Lucy has been on me since day one, to be fair.
Second call for noms.
If someone would like to nominate Lucy, I don't know who has their nom left.
I mean, I haven't nominated.
I
I
will
kinda
nominate
trust them.
Swell.
Who was that?
Me.
Spotty nominates Lucy. Why?
Because they're claiming Bounty Hunter, they're saying Bright Light is evil, and I just don't believe there's a Bounty Hunter in the game. But, you know, I'll put it out there.
Lucy?
The only reason for you to not believe that there's a bounty hunter in the game is if you turned evil because you chose Cedric. Because
I wouldn't know.
Because I'm in play, there is an extra evil character, and even if you, no matter what you chose, you would not have turned evil. So I believe you that you're good, but whatever.
Sharing, could you save your ghost vote and Mag vote instead if you're good, or if you think Zoelli's evil?
I mean,
should say
I
instead.
People
I
can
don't think
vote
Sawali's evil, but to get
when they
someone on
want.
the block, I will do it.
But we need 5 to put Lucy on the block because 4 will be another tie.
Yeah, keep in mind we could still have a Vortox.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
5 is enough. Lucy's on the block.
Okay with this.
10. Five. Lucy is executed and dies. Night. One, 2.
This has been a very interesting game.
3.
Yes.
No, I think it's been a very boring game, actually.
You've been talking to us. We've been boring.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a really boring game because I've been talking.
Wow. Okay.
I probably do, yes.
Worm.
Worm?
See, we'll see what Oxygen picks here because that might drive who I kill. And it also depends on who holds the baby. Since they know each other, they can vote together.
Remember Worm on a string.
I could never forget Worm on a string.
Said with the pensive, deep thought of someone looking back into favorable memories of a different time. Remember fidget spinners.
And I'm gonna need you to pick somebody.
Yeah, I was working on typing it, but I think I'm gonna do Shadrick as the Savant.
Shadrick as the Savant, got it.
Stop using it.
I bought the fidget spinner from Game.
Hello.
The Sarah Novus would like you to be mad about being the Savant.
Okay.
Good
I
luck.
got it. Good luck.
Trying to fidget it too hard.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said of course you did. That feels unnecessarily rude.
Pat.
Pat. Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
I'm
It's the
still
police. They
upset
got
that
me
Aurora
killed.
let me die.
I let you die?
Yeah.
How did I let you die?
The Sugenja confirming me as good, not saying anything, and then every time there was a chance to
Papikoro
save me,
won't
you
come out
would not
because
vote.
Papikoro is evil. I think I have to kill Bright Light, which Losi's not going to learn any
We gotta kill some
information
people.
on, so
Sometimes
I
I gotta
think
kill
this
a
is
friendly
fine.
dragon.
And you knew my role too.
Some of you may die. That is a willing sacrifice that I am willing to make.
Yeah, true.
Lord Farquaad from Shrek 1.
Like one of the greatest villains in history.
I give Spotty, which is like
so funny.
not info at all, or do I give? It would have to be Ty. I'm not going to give the. You know what? Phoenix might come out. You're right, Clef. Phoenix might come out. I did tell him to make special note of the evil when I told him what he was.
Aurora's a good dragon. Pet.
I or Spotty?
You're also a good dragon. Pet all the heads.
Spotty is non-info, but Balloonist. Well, they still have a VI. We're going Spotty.
Squeeze that noodle.
Oh no, I'm the only dog here, I think.
I'm a wolf.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Close enough.
He did.
One time,
Oh my
the only
god.
time I've ever had a
Magmorta, I
conversation
think,
with
has
Pongo,
picked
I
3 evil
joined the voice
players
call,
this
and
game.
Pongo said, "Oh, it's a wolf," and I said, "I'm a dog," and they said the same thing, and I said, "Okay,
They
dolphin."
don't. The Balloonist doesn't need info. Mag has been sniping evils left and right. I don't think she's picked Bright Light yet, but I think she's picked the other 3 evils.
Worm?
It's like, Jesus
Worm.
Christ.
I'm so confused.
Worm.
The last time I picked Flower Girl in Whalebuffet, day 1, only 2 people didn't vote. One of them was a demon.
If you have a night card, please respond. Good morning. Bright Light died in the night.
Aww.
What the fuck?
3 minutes because there's 5 of you alive.
Holy cow, guys.
Oh my
Please, let's
fucking
kill
god.
Ty.
Thank God. I am the cult leader. I have been mad the entire goddamn game.
Hello?
Hello. I'm just coming here because I'm not sure if to be mad I should pretend like I'm getting savant info from you or not, so I'm just doing that.
It doesn't hurt.
Yay!
But at the same time, you haven't been here for the rest of the game, so yeah, maybe people hadn't noticed that. So shrug.
I mean,
I would not execute you for not having talked to me previously in the game, just to make that
That's
perfectly
fair.
clear.
I didn't
It's
think you
just
would. I just
whatever
didn't think it
you
hurt.
display to the rest of town. Good
I
luck.
also figured I could ask my info or what I think I want to say to you, and you could tell me whether or not you would tell me
Sure.
I can't do that or not. I don't know.
Sure.
Because I want to say there is still a minion in play as like one side, and I don't know if that would be like getting too close to saying there's a Sarah Novus or not.
There is a minion alive. That's valid.
Yeah, there is still a minion alive. Okay.
There is a minion, at least one minion alive. That's valid.
Okay.
Or one minion alive. That take your pick. At least one or one. Take your pick.
I'm gonna go 1 minion alive, but yeah, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Or pass.
Yeah, every single night there has been a star pass.
You think so?
Yeah.
Problem is, who did they pass to? I'm
That
coming
is
out with
Alex. That
information,
is something
guys, so
Raj
you
would
better
do.
listen up. You better listen up. Well, I'm your village idiot. I got an evil on Phoenix, an evil on Ty, and an evil on Oxygen. Have fun with that.
Okay, well, we kill Ty. I've been saying this since like day one, guys.
I want to join Ty's cult.
Yep, let's do it.
No.
No, we do
I
not.
can also provide my info if you'd like. I got Savant info last night that there is still a minion in play, still 1 minion alive, or there is a Tinker in play.
I thought you were the balloonist.
So,
Everyone does everyone but me want to join a cult so we can confirm me?
Can anybody else confirm Shadrick being Savant?
I've been a Savant this whole time.
That's
Shadrick's not. Shadrick's Seromad. Okay.
Fuck. Okay, so he wasn't the Cerenovus.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any info?
That means the Cerenovus is still alive.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if they had info for the past.
What did you think it was me?
I thought it was Swelly.
Yes. I think Spotty is the demon, and I think.
No, I'm the ogre.
I think right now it's Spotty.
Not
demon,
arguing that. That's kind of sketch.
So there's one thing that I'm trying to puzzle out here.
Are evil, and it's Fortox game, or I literally got the evil name.
I mean, I know for sure there's a minion still alive.
Yeah, and I think it's Oxygen. I think Oxygen's our goblin, and it has to be Ty.
When you saw what?
So I was the High Priestess.
Oh.
I saw Spade, Shadrick, Mag in that order. The night I saw Mag, Mag's ping was on Spade and it was good.
Welcome back.
But Mag supposedly had evil pings before that and I did not get her name. That's what I'm finding interesting here.
Yeah.
Do we think it might be Mag then?
It's not me. Oxygen claimed Goblin, Fortune Teller, and Alchemist Boom Dandy. I have an evil on Oxygen. They are the Goblin. It is therefore Ty. Period. End of discussion.
I'm the cult leader. I've told you this. I've been flipping from good. I am good currently.
Hi, cult leader. Start a cult.
Let's do it.
Start a cult with an evil next door too. That's not happening.
I hear a cult call.
I'm not Cerenovus because Shadrick is Sparrowmad.
Cult leader as.
This is Ty calling for a cult, correct?
Yes, I would like to start a cult.
Tell us about your cult.
It is the cult of I was never the virgin. The Cerenovus is apparently still in play, and that scares me a lot.
All right, if you would like to join Toy's cult of not ever being a virgin, question mark, and there being a Cerenovus in play, it will take all good players' hands in 3, 2,
Does it include dead
1.
people?
Yes, includes dead people. In 2, 1, the game continues.
Elbro, you called Ty Toy.
Did I?
So just to confirm,
don't call me out on that. Just don't.
I am a plushie, so that's like kind of close.
Just
also only one.
I never heard you say it, Bright Light. You were sent to Magmorta Night 3?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out the thing that's...
Waiting to see if somebody says something.
Yes.
Anyway, nominations are open.
Yeah,
I would like to nominate Ty.
Thank you.
Anything to add?
I am the good ogre. That is what I have gathered from Magmorta's information. I think that either Ty was Cerenovusing himself or Oxygen was Cerenovusing the demon, and that is all I have to say.
Hi.
Don't know what to tell you. I've told you everything that there is, so.
Okay, my personal opinion, either Ty is evil or they're good and they're an easy, I don't know what, again, that word for the person the demon wants you to think is the demon.
Demon candidate.
Frame.
So either we kill them now.
Yes, either Ty's the frame or evil. We don't want Ty alive in Final 3.
Yeah, I think I've been saying this. Either way, we kill Ty.
You'll take 3?
Should I go on? I'll do it.
I'm currently good, so currently I'm thinking that it's Shadrick and Spotty are both evil.
4 is enough.
That's another reason. If you're the cult leader and you're currently good, this keeps you good.
The only people that didn't vote
you couldn't have turned
were Magmorta,
I'm the bounty
Phoenix. So
Final call 10.
I nominate. I'm actually confused now because Evil Knight 2.
I would like
I
to
nominate
nominate Shadrick.
Magmorta.
I heard Oxygen nominate Cedric first.
My most recent fortune teller ping was yes on Magmorta and Shadrick. I can list my previous information if you want. But but I'd want to do this to check both halves of the possible ogre trio, so I think Oath might possibly evil. And with the sudden switch to Savant, I think the Celenovus is dead, and the demon is faking Celenovus madness.
Shadrick.
I actually kind of wanted to go into Magmorta more than Ty anyways, so this is a good reason to go into Magmorta.
I have pertinent.
Make it quick.
If you believe me, which most of you don't, then Ty could not have turned evil, and he's lying.
Alright, 4 to Ty, 5 to execute Shadrick instead. One is not enough. 10.
Would we rather wait till final 3, or should I nominate?
5.
Your call.
2. Ty is executed and dies. Night.
Oh boy.
Who's the final 3?
At the very least, this confirms that at least one evil is dead.
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Well, hang on. We could wake up tomorrow and evil has won.
Alright, not all. Like, some storytellers run it where if that's a possibility, they end the game as soon as the execution happens.
Yeah.
I don't think Elbrar does that.
We would only end the game when it is like absolutely guaranteed that the game.
Yeah, when there's no reasonable way for the good team to win.
That's what
so like, if evil can still make a choice at night that isn't really in their favor, so Storyteller's still gonna let them fuck up.
I did that once. I was the imp. All my evil team was alive. All I needed to do was kill the last good person, and then I just killed somebody else.
It depends on what the extent of the evil team fucking up is.
Yeah, I star passed. That's what I did. I star passed that night instead of killing the only good person.
Oops.
It happens.
It's better than star passing when you don't have any minions alive. I've done that before. It's really sad.
You just reminded me about one of my favorite games to storytell ever, where I had a completely new player pull Imp, and then on the first day, Atreides was the virgin who got confirmed, and there was only one experienced player on the evil team against a confirmed virgin who was played like hundreds of games of Clocktower and like a lot of information, and they...
Hello.
Cernavus would like you to be mad as being the savant.
Okay.
Well...
Yeah, that game had 3 new players, I believe, who pulled Imp, Scarlet Woman, Monk, I think. Yeah, I thought it was... Honestly, I thought it was very funny that the only experienced player was the spy, first of all, and second of all, making so many repeatedly mentioning their thoughts and DMs to me, most of which were actually wrong. They kept thinking about when it was the good time to kill the virgin and never talked to their demon, so the demon didn't have the Grim, but just instinctively knew there was a monk protecting the virgin somehow.
I think we have
that was cool. They also star passed on Final 5, and their spy was screaming in pain. They were the imp.
Spotty.
That was also objectively the right decision for them
evil
on their side.
at this point.
It was very fun to see a new player.
And Shadrick can't share their info.
A group of highly experienced people.
Especially
Especially because they also won that game with the final 3 being the spy turned imp, the recluse, and the confirmed virgin who still lived.
Yeah, it can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first game I played, I accidentally played. I was a
If
minion,
Shadrick phrases it well as actual savant information, I'll let it go through.
That me dying doesn't matter.
He's got to do it as savant information.
And I got marked for execution. I began to No, actually, even before that, I began to making my best effort to not get myself executed, making BS accusations that just drew attention to myself. So I saved the demon by doing that.
I mean, my first 5 games of Blood on the Clocktower were, let's say bad, actually. First game, lost to an all-evil Final 3 as the Butler. Second game, lost as the Leech on a custom script with 6 evil players. And we lost that game as the evil team. 6 alive evil players.
Wait, what?
Yeah, basically because the creator didn't think it through, Pit Hagmazephyli cycling plus something else I forgot.
Oh god.
6 evil players. We still lost the game anyways because they snake charmed me. The evil Philo snake charmed me and picked a new host, and they just forgot to tell us that they picked one of the only good players as the new host. So we voted on the good player, realized our mistake, and didn't have enough votes to stop it.
That's hilarious, actually.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Do you know what else is hilarious? Spotted on the night.
Yeah.
Guys, start passing at night.
We'll give you like 2 minutes until Noms. Hello.
Hi. Okay, is this fake savant info okay in this situation? The demon is Magmorta or the demon is Oxygen? I don't know what good last day savant info looks like.
I mean, it's not. It's technically correct, but I don't think I would give that because it's like no shit, Sherlock.
I mean, yeah, I literally don't know what good day 5 savant info looks like.
I unfortunately can't help you with that.
Yeah, I know. And
I don't think you've. I don't think you've ever played in games with me with Savant, so I don't know if I can really help you a lot. But
I've
like, just saying that is like, those are like, if you are actually the Savant, it's like no shit that one of those is true, one of those is false. So I would try to come up with something a little bit not as direct, but you have to puzzle out a little bit more. But it would still be strong.
Okay.
Yeah, like it could be related to other players.
All right. Thank you.
What was your role?
The problem with that, Soeli, is Shadrick hasn't claimed anything else to me, and they have been very on their claim.
Shadrick, are you still the savant?
Yes, I am a savant.
Okay.
Hey, Phoenix, what's your role? You're the only empty space in my grim.
Poppy grower.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, they hard claimed that to me.
Okay. Yeah, I believe
Day
it.
2, which is wild.
Who are
I got a good last night on Shadwick. What about you?
Okay, interesting. All right. I mean, I've already done fortune teller pings on a lot of people. So I decided to do you and myself. And I got a no, so I think it might be Shadrick in this case.
Nothing wrong with going to private zone
okay, thank you very much.
Final day when I allow it.
Man, that does not help.
It's a talking game. Seeing who people talk to is important.
We really still have.
Welcome back. Nominations are open. Magmorta has a hand.
Yep. After talking with our fortune teller, we have determined that it is Shadrick that is our Vortox and therefore our evil demon.
2 minutes until the end of the game.
That's very interesting.
I mean, this is Whalebuffet. Demons don't get bluffs, so that part must be false. Your neighbor must be the demon.
I mean, Shadrick is just claiming to be Seromad. We don't have to look too deeply into that info.
I do kind of disagree because I feel like if Shadrick was the demon, because they would have had no way of knowing there was a bounty hunter in play, they would have just told me that they were the demon this entire game because I claimed ogre to them.
I mean, anyone can claim to be the ogre and say that they picked you.
Yeah, probably the Poppy grower thing.
To me, it feels like a 50-50.
Yes,
but
anyone can claim that.
Towards Oxygen.
Ask Clef how I reacted at Final 3 Con.
Huh?
You're a dumb.
Also, if I may, the High Priestess went to
I did a
Village Idiot, who's all good on me, and I am the Ogre of Shadrick, so I believe Oxygen is evil.
Well,
Wait, so
I'm not
Magmorta,
sure.
you said you got an evil on Ty?
I had a evil on Phoenix, an evil on Ty, an evil on Oxygen, a good on Shadrick, and a good on Spotty.
If you believe I might be the bounty hunter, then the evil on
Bright Light has a hand.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to say, because I was brought up briefly, I did get Magmorta when Magmorta got Spotty, but also, like, I'm trying to figure out why I never got Magmorta when Magmorta was getting evil pings. I only got her on the good ping, which is making me kind of suspect of it.
If I would like to know,
very quickly, Spotty.
They did say that they got an evil ping on Oxygen, but also Bright Light. The reason that they got it, you got it when they got a good ping on me, is because I am good.
All right, living players only, please, for the last 30 seconds of the game. Patrick.
Okay. Spotty, who do you think is more likely to be the demon?
You can answer that because it was a direct question.
Oxygen.
10 seconds.
Shadrick nominates Oxygen.
Why?
I was gonna say something before, like, I think it's a 50-50 between Magmorta and Shadrick. I think in a lot of people's worlds, the worst thing I am is just a minion at this point, so I think looking into an actual demon candidate would be better. My most recent fortune teller thing was on myself and Shadrick, and I got a yes. I can say the full fortune teller info now. Night 1 was Foss and Spada with a yes. Night 2 is Ty Soeli with a no. Night 3 is Spada Phoenix with a yes. Night 4, Magmorta Shadrick yes. And then myself Shadrick with a yes as well for Night 5.
We have 3 alive. We need 2 votes to put Oxygen on the block.
Yeah, I know Shadrick wanted to investigate Magmorta at Final 3 as well, so I'll be nominating on that as well.
6 is enough. There are 6 votes left. It can only be tied if somebody votes on themselves. Would that happen? Sounds like not.
Seems like not.
Oxygen, town has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
Boulder.
A boulder just falls out of the sky, phases through like the roof and whatever other floors are above Oxygen, and just lands squarely on Oxygen and kills him. Game is over.
I want to see Oxygen's token.
And the good team has won.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
You could have flipped Oxygen's token and it would have looked like Evil One.
I could have. Let's go through that really quick. We had Losi was our bounty hunter who saw Bright Light as evil, who was our spy, but Bright Light didn't see the Grim until, was it night 3 or was it night 4?
Night 3.
Night 3 or so, because Phoenix was our evil poppy grower.
Evil poppy.
Oh my god.
Evil poppy growers should try to get I feel like would be trying to get themselves killed a little bit earlier in the game, but I didn't really see that, so I waited an extra night. But then Oxygen, our Sarah Novus, kept making Ty, our Scarlet Woman, mad as the Virgin. I'm like, this has got to stop one way or the other. And the only way to do that is to kill our poppy grower, so the minions know who the minions are. Yes, this was a Lil Monsta game. Ty drew the choose a demon token, chose the Lil Monsta, then chose to be the Scarlet Woman.
And I didn't get to do the funny thing.
Which was what, Ty?
Hand the baby off to good players.
Well, y'all had an opportunity. You just never did.
They didn't vote for it.
Why would
they
vote
didn't?
For that,
they could have on the last.
They die. I get the baby back.
You only pointed at Magmorta once.
That's true, actually. But they didn't know because of the poppy grower.
Yeah,
and I didn't want to I didn't want to make it too easy on night 2.
I really didn't know what to do with that, other than I was thinking of nominating the supposed virgin, which wouldn't have helped anyway.
Yeah. Well, if it was a real virgin, it would have helped. Unfortunately, it was not. Mag was our only VI who picked 3 of the 4 Evo players and learned evil on them.
Let's go.
Sharing Heart was our flower girl who got executed on day 1. Aurora was the Shugenja pointing at Phoenix. Foss was our Tinker who just died to the Lil Monsta ability. Spotty was our Ogre that picked Shadrick, our Balloonist, who I believe started at Bright Light and then went to, I don't remember the order, but it was a valid order, and learned the demon on the last day, which was tempting you to break your savant madness on the last day, but you did not. And that was your game of Whalebuffet.
I kind of wanted to see Shadrick come up with fake information as fast as possible.
I had Zoeli and Brian completely
that VI.
I trusted the VI at the end. I was like, the VI info seems pretty solid because I know Ty is evil and I know Phoenix is evil.
Why do you know I'm evil? I was mad the whole fucking game.
I did not trust that. I was like,
that was true.
I knew you were evil because you said you changed alignments.
Yeah,
well, yeah, but I didn't care. I was painting you as evil. I don't care.
Our Shugenja was literally pointing at our evil poppy grower.
Yep.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up?
Is it okay if I give the link to
oh yeah, sure. Yeah, if you vouched, I'm fine with that. I already put it in the chat earlier, but yeah, sure.
I was planning to do funny things, but there was a poppy grower, so I couldn't give the baby away, and then I was mad, so I couldn't tell the evil team that I was the Scarlet Woman.
Oh yeah, Bright Lake didn't even know it was a Lil Monsta game until night 2 because I didn't get a chance to offer the baby on night 1.
Did you draw the demon token, Ty?
Yes, I did.
High Priestess, and they went towards actually good candidates. And I was kind of surprised about that.
Well, she didn't have the Grim for the first few nights. Eventually she did, but like, Spy Poppy Grower jinxes the Spy doesn't see the Grim until the Poppy Grower's dead, so.
I thought Shadrick was definitely the Ceranovis, and we would have had an evil ogre too. That would have been sick.
That would have been fun.
It's like Shadrick was like, why do you keep saying that so suspiciously?
Right.
Like you were the one like, calling it out.
Spotty was offered the chance to repick twice because the Spirit of Ivory is in play, and they could not have ever possibly been evil because of the Bounty Hunter.
Right.
But they insisted on saying the Ogre, so... Oh, I forgot to tell the evil team that the Ogre was offered the repick chance. My bad, a Storyteller mistake has been made.